Well, good afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Okay, so one of the biggest secrets in the world, I don't know why they're doing actually a draft special show tonight at 8 o'clock, because they've been leaking all this shit all day long. I mean, seriously. Okay, this is what we know. We got Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay week one. Then we heard that we're playing the Raiders, okay, on Thanksgiving. All right. Then I heard that we're playing the Vikings on Halloween. Trick or treat, Kirk Cousins. Trick or treat, man. Okay, so we heard that. Then we found out that we got a second Thursday night game in a row because we take on the New Orleans Saints. So that's 3 Thursday night games that we know of out of 4 games that we've heard about. Now, there's word that the Cowboys are going on the road 2 weeks in a row because we're going to LA to take on the Chargers. So, bro, I guess we getting the away games out of the way early. So we know that we'll be doing a live stream tonight. I guess we'll kick off about 7 o'clock or so, because my wife's not here, and so I'm kind of lonely. Kind of sad. I'm really sad. I miss my baby. But anyway, we got football at least to talk about. And right now on NFL Network, they have our 3rd round pick, I can't pronounce it. You know I'm the name butcher, so I can't. I'm not even going to try. Ogagaway. Listen, let's just go to the tape.
It's a fumble, and it's scooped up. A chance on the return for Osa Odighizuwa.
Odighizuwa.
Odighizuwa got him. One missed tackle. 2, but then it's wrapped up. UCLA with Odighizuwa one more time. Good goodness, I think the Cowboys wanted some defense.
Yeah, Zigazoo.
They did was draft defense. Micah Parsons, Kelvin Joseph, and that man you just saw there at UCLA, Osa Odighizuwa. Matter of fact, the first 6 Cowboys picks were defense 2 weeks ago.
Quest for 6.
See that new look defense there with
Quest for 6.
120 days from now. Like we thought, they're opening up against the Buccaneers. We're going to get to that in a second, but now one of those guys whose name you just saw on the screen, their 3rd round pick out of UCLA in our backyard, Osa Odighizuwa. How are you, man? Thanks for joining us on NFL Network.
I'm good. Thank you for having me. How are you doing?
Okay, we're doing well. I want to talk about rookie minicamp in a second and draft day and all that, but how about the news this morning? You wake up and you find out your first NFL game. I know there's the Hall of Fame game and all that before that, but your first real NFL game, you get to go chase Tom Brady. What do you think about that?
It's really great. It's really, really great, But I feel like it's going to be a great opportunity, a fun game. So I feel like it's a good way to start my NFL career.
It's a great way, and I'm sure you're going to get used to playing on the biggest stages. I mean, you did certainly in the Pac-12, but every game with the Cowboys is magnified. How do you feel about opening the first game of the year, the first game of your career? It's under the bright lights.
I'm not too nervous, to be honest. I think, just going to work hard, and that's also just going to help me go in there feeling that I'm extremely prepared for the game, and I feel like that's going to help me just play fast and loose.
Before that, however, you actually have to get to work, and that's what you do
Friday
this weekend. So tell me what you're expecting. Tell me what you found out or heard so far from the Cowboys about rookie minicamp this week, first day of school.
I haven't heard too much from them, but just like from people that I know that have been in the NFL or, that are in the NFL, they said expect a very hard couple of days, just before OTAs. OTAs are going to be hard as well. But rookie minicamp, there's a lot of things coming at you fast. So just be ready to take it in stride.
I'm assuming some of that advice has come from your brother as well, former Giants draft pick, your brother. Oh, what has your brother told you about transitioning from college football and UCLA to the NFL?
So my brother, he's told me a lot. I'd say mainly just telling me to keep my body healthy, you know what I mean? And just be ready for a long season, most that I've ever played in terms of games. So
17.
Just be ready my mind for that, and take care of my body to be able to withstand such a long grind.
Yeah, a long grind, and the longest grind we have ever had, with that 17th game coming as well. Oh, so take me back to draft night. Night number 2, Friday night, you finally get that call from the Cowboys. You're there with your family. What was that like to finally get to that moment?
It was surreal, like it almost didn't even feel real, just like I've been working for it my entire life, since I've been playing football. So for it to happen like that and just watching it on TV, it just didn't even feel real. It was crazy,
Was it Jerry Jones on the phone?
Yeah. I didn't know at the time it was Jerry Jones until I watched the recording that they posted later on. So, it was really
sounds
crazy.
like Jerry.
Well, it's a
and
dream.
then just reliving it was even more nuts.
Well, you know what? Good thing the cameras were there to relive it. You have it for posterity. Your family has it as well, as you start your journey in the National Football League. And we will see you 120 days from now when the Cowboys take on the Buccaneers. And lucky for you, you get the first preseason game as well, with the Cowboys and the Steelers in Canton on August 5th. Osa Odighizuwa, good luck on your NFL journey. Thanks for joining us today on NFL Network.
Thank you for having me.
Osa Odighizuwa. This is why I could never work on ESPN or any of the 4-letter word or 3-letter word stations. I'm a name butcher. I cannot get the names to save my life. I can say it 50 times the right way and I'll forget. It's my dyslexia. It's my learning disability, whatever you want to call it. All I know is this: I am getting hype. Osa is actually replacing Tyrone Crawford. Tyrone Crawford was a good player. Tyrone Crawford, last 2 years, was a shell of himself. I love the fact that we have got young guys, that we finally seem to understand that we have to take care of our defense. I like the fact that Dan Quinn is coming in and that the Dallas Cowboys seem to understand we have to do things differently. We can't go ahead and say, I like this guy and that guy. We're just going to draft cornerbacks. And quite frankly, here's my thing. The Cowboys always seem to want to do the cornerbacks and everything else. They keep trying to work their defense from the outside in. Okay? The outside in. But in my mind, you got to work the defense from the line out. It's the same thing with football on the offensive side. For years, we would go out, we'd get the TOs, okay? We'd end up going through and trying to get the Roy Williams. We'd have the Tony Romos. We'd have the great running backs and things like that. But the problem is you can't win football with just all these sports cars, all of these guys that are flying around, if you can't keep your quarterback upright. And I don't care how good Deion Sanders was in his prime. If you give a quarterback 7 or 8 seconds, they're going to find people that are open. And this is where I think finally the Dallas Cowboys get it. And we understand that we got to take care of the line. We got to take care of that front 7. We have to be able to man the F up and stop the running backs and put pressure on the quarterback. And then that'll take care of the back end. This guy, yeah, that's an improvement. It's an improvement over an aging Tyrone Crawford. All right, guys, I'll see you tonight. Peace.